Hi, this is Brian Van from Sport Bike Track Gear, sportbiketrackgear.com. Today we're going to do a video review on a new product. It is the PUMA road racing boot, the 1000 model. There's been a lot of buzz in the industry through part of 2007 for this boot. I'm going to give you a 360 here to light this off. A lot of technology in this boot, and we're going to talk about that as we get going. And here's the sole for you. Everybody's heard the name PUMA. They've been making footwear and all kinds of garments for a long time. A great reputation, without question. Let's talk about some of the technology first, some of the safety features built in. This component right here that extends from here, I'm going to trace this with my finger all the way across the front of the boot and down to the other side. They refer to this as the ghost doctor. And essentially what this is a mechanical device that's attached to the boot that limits the range of motion in all four directions, so the ankle cannot go beyond its natural range of motion. Translated into English, that means it's going to be very difficult to get an ankle injury in these boots. Very difficult, almost impossible. Like I said, a lot of technology built in here. I'm going to move the forward part of the boot, and you're going to see, hopefully Eric can zoom in and catch this, the bottom portion of the Ghost Doctor is moving back and forth in that pocket, or perhaps channel, if you will. There are stops at the back and at the front, so that the ankle moving, flexing forward and back, it cannot go beyond its natural range of motion. At the bottom of the Ghost Doctor, it's about 1/4 of an inch, if you will, away from a channel. And what this does, if you're trying to roll your ankle, or if you crash and it's compressing your ankle, it can't pronate or supinate beyond its natural range of motion. Because what is going to happen is this bottom part of the Ghost Doctor will hit that channel and essentially stop, which is good. The PUMA boot is going to protect your ankle from injury in all four directions. Each range of motion is completely covered. The back of the boot here, the heel cup, they refer to that as the cockpit. Okay? Inside, there's quite a measure of padding to reduce injury from high side. If you're flying through the air, you land on the heel. There's a good amount of protection padding built in there, so you're not going to come down with a heel injury either. I'm going to open this clasp up here. I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to show you the interlacing system that's here. This is a good quality interlacing system. I like the clasp that comes with it. Looks like it's great quality. I don't think we're going to have any issues with that either. This is probably one of the better ones that I've seen on the market so far. I like it quite a bit. In order to put this boot on, you need to first loosen this up all the way. Make sure your interlacing system is opened up all the way, because when you're trying to get past the cockpit area of the boot, the heel cup, that's going to need to be undone all the way so you can get your foot to dip in. I've got a boot over here that I've already begun to do that with. I'm going to show you how it goes on. The very top portion of the boot, attached to the boot carcass, we've got a nice little loop here. You're going to need to utilize that in order to put the boot on. Go ahead and slide your foot in, holding onto that, and I like to grab the carcass of the boot as well. Just kind of hold it in place, pulling up lightly, foot dips right in. The first thing you're going to notice is, oh my God, is this thing comfortable on the inside. Grab your interlacing system in the back, give it a nice little tug, boom. On the outside of the boot, we have a little Velcro patch here. Put that there, it keeps the laces out of the way. Take the back portion of the boot, push it forward. Now you bring the Ghost Doctor back, take the ski boot style closure, bring it around, put it through the latch, pull it over. There is a very wide range of adjustment here. This strap is actually quite long with many teeth. I think this is going to accommodate most anyone. Whether you have thin calves or some larger calves, there's going to be a lot of adjustment there. I think it's going to work for everyone. You can also give a final adjustment once you've got the boot on, just like that. What I did is I held the front of the boot, the shin guard and the Ghost Doctor, and then I just kind of pushed back on the strap. It clicked right in. It's nice and snug now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to try and pronate or supinate my ankle. That is all the movement I can get out of it. They don't feel overly mechanical. They're quite comfortable right out of the box. It's a brand new pair that I literally just put on. These are a size 45 Euro. They're marked 11.5 US. Ironically, the shoe that I kicked off is a DC. It's an 11.5. I would say the sizing for these boots is spot on. So whatever size you're wearing in your normal street shoe, a consistent size for you, order the same US size for these boots, and I think you're going to be good to go. Overall, we're going to give the PUMA 1000 boots a definite 2 thumbs up. We think we've got a very high quality top-end boot here. They're fairly expensive, you know, kind of like the CD Vertigo Corsa boot. We feel the quality and the protection level is absolutely on par with the CD boot, and in some instances it may even be a little bit better. One of the things I think that goes a level above the CD is the ankle protection. The CD allows for movement in one direction but not the other, where the PUMA boot protects you from both supination and pronation, which is good. Personally, I really gravitate towards a boot that will not allow my ankle to roll in either direction. That's something that's very important to me. All the external parts you see on the boot here, you know, from the Ghost Doctor to the strap, anything that's bolted on, the toe sliders, they're all replaceable. PUMA has them all in stock. Even the speed lacing system in the back can be replaced if it needs to be. The only thing that cannot be replaced in the event of damage would be the actual leather part of the boot carcass itself. You know, that's excellent. I mean, there's a lot of boots out there that don't have that many replacement parts. The only other boot company I know that does is CD. So they've kind of matched that model. That's a good thing. The warranty on these boots is a full 1-year warranty from date of purchase. That's good through PUMA. A lot of times they can repair the boot for you. You know, if you have some parts that need to be replaced, you can send the boot out. They can get it fixed up, get the boots back to you at a relatively low expense. These are available in a multitude of colors. The only 2 that we have here right now are the one I'm holding and the one I have on my foot. Like I said, sportbiketrackgear.com, we are giving the PUMA 1000 road racing boots 2 thumbs up all the way. If you're looking for a high-end, high-performance boot that has all the technology and protection built in, I would say look no further. Click today and buy.